Hi, my name is Natalie Talpesh, and I'm very excited to work with your student in the Learning Enrichment Lab this year. I'm a licensed clinical social worker and look forward to incorporating some of my clinical skills in the lab to improve your child's self-esteem in addition to their processing skills. I'm a native of South Florida and completed my undergraduate degree at University of Florida and my graduate degree from New York University. I got married in 2007 to Danny Talpesh, who works here at Calvary Chapel, Fort Lauderdale in youth ministry. And we have two daughters, Lexi and Aaliyah. Thank you for partnering with me as we grow your student this year. If you have any questions, do not hesitate to contact me. Please watch this short video on what your student will be working on in the Learning Enrichment Lab.
The brain is a muscle, and just like all other muscles in the body, it can be strengthened. The brain is strengthened when it works out. In the lab, students use interactive computerized programs to work out the brain to improve its ability to process, store, and retrieve information. The lab offers several programs to try to meet the needs of different students who are enrolled. These programs have a variety of exercises that are designed to strengthen different areas of the brain for language acquisition, language expression, and mathematical conceptual reasoning, just to name a few. I also hold instructional sessions to reinforce the information they are learning about themselves. Students are taught through the biblical worldview of our brain, its creation and purpose. They will also come to understand how their own view of their ability to learn impedes or promotes the learning process. Students undergo a series of evaluations that measure these students' ability to process information, as well as measure reading fluency, recall, and comprehension. There are both formal and informal evaluations given. Once the formal tests are scored, the results are shared with the individual student and then sent home to parents. The informal evaluation results can be viewed from the student's login for each program. The lab is an academic therapeutic program, and therefore administration does not feel as though we can grade therapy. I have advocated for the students, and administration does allow us to communicate the therapeutic assignments and how well your child performed on MyCCA app. Most of the time, the grades will indicate the amount of effort applied by the student. Scores that exceed expectation usually result from performance above the expected level of proficiency, or effort, such as putting in more time than required. Scores below expectation usually result from lack of effort and not from performing below grade level expectations, unless, of course, the student typically meets or exceeds the grade level expectations. The interpretation of the grading symbol can be found on MyCCA app. It is suggested that students use each of the programs several times a week for 20 to 30 minutes to make real progress. Since the lab meets only 3 to 4 times per week, depending on the student's schedule, there are more programs available to meet the needs of students than the time during a block to complete them all. Students then are encouraged to use the programs outside of class. The lab does not assign homework, however, students may use the programs at home at any time. How to access and log into the programs is located both on the lab's dashboard and also on the Topics tabs on MyCCA. To help encourage students to use the programs outside of class, a fun series of contests are held, and the students who place the most effort are rewarded with occasional monthly class fun days or lunchtime celebrations and a reward ceremony at the end of the year. Donations of small gift cards to local stores, restaurant, and Party City, as well as the grill for the end of the year, are greatly welcome. It has been a pleasure sharing the Learning Enrichment Lab with you. If you would like to speak to me personally, you can contact me at susang@ccaeagles.org. I want to thank you for taking the time to view this video. God bless and goodbye.